Hello, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about the work burnout. The work burnout is also known as workplace burnout, where we will work, for example, as a job. And in this way, the work burnout is the excessive working with a zero reward, even the less reward. The characterized by emotional exhaustion due to the negative reward process and cynicism and ineffectiveness in the workplace and by chronic negative responses to stressful workplace conditions like no reward, less salary, and more work and punishment, etc. Job related, it is work burnout, a form of depression, also the work burnout, and many overloading symptoms, overlapping symptoms. This is the person, for example, when the stimuli is the different, which that will trigger their brain, the nervous system to change the physiology, like the more working job place, non-valued, when people will not valued from boss, disrespected, complained, overloading, less reward and punishment, as well as the college work like education also involved for it. This is all the stimuli, and the stimuli which that will trigger the response. Response can be a less motivation, less energy, angriness, stress increase, fatigue, frustration, and gastrointestinal problems, as well as sleeping trouble. Now we will learn from the nervous system. So our autonomic nervous system contains two types of nervous system. First of all, the brain increase the errors due to the neurodegenerative process. In this way, the nervous system will be decreased and cortical brain region will be thin more and decrease the dopamine, which that will lead to neurodegenerative process because the dopamine is the neuroprotective also. Lack of control to trapped and dopamine decrease due to the less reward. Sympathetic nervous system when increased and the parasympathetic nervous system decrease due to the stress response. And in this way, the all stimuli will trigger the sympathetic nervous system, will lead to adrenergic neuron will target to the adrenal gland to produce the cortisol and epinephrine. Cortisol from the cortical region and the epinephrine from the medullary region. It will target to the several tissue like blood circulatory system or other muscle. So, in this way, the catabolism will occur. The ATP increase will lead to drastically decrease overloading and cell damage more. Glycogenolysis and lipolysis and proteolysis occur due to the catabolism. Sympathetic nervous system also trigger the vomiting, headache, nausea, and diarrhea. Also, the digestive system problem will lead to cause diarrhea, and in this way, the digestive system discomfort and will lead to cause many disease, which that is known as the gastrointestinal disease. Anyhow, the blood circulatory system, the epinephrine will target to the for the blood circulatory system for vasoconstriction. In this way, the hypertension, which that will lead to pupil dilate and breathing more. A blood circulatory system will lead to arteriosclerosis, shock, and sweating. Shock is due to the hypertension, and the sweating, which that is the skin, which that will create the many complications. Sign of burnout. Let's begin to understand the overloading. The ATP deficiency, headache, muscle tension, stress increase, anxiety increase, feeling sad, motivational less person, gastrointestinal problem, irritability, trouble sleeping, apathy, and the increased errors, increased frustration, alcohol substance to cope, and fatigue in the muscle. Anyhow, but on the skin wise, the appearance as a perspiration more, the more sweating, psoriasis, hives on the skin, and the flushing of the skin as well as the rashes. Let's understand about the brain on stress. What will be happen on the brain? The prefrontal cortex is involved. The prefrontal cortex is very important for the command center of higher level executive function. Orchestrates critical thinking, planning, impulse control, and emotion regulation. The prefrontal cortex thinning will lead to cause many problems. Chronic stress on the brain, the critical thinking, and the memory and attention difficulties will occur. Critical thinking will be lost. And the symptom of the stress. The symptom of the stress is the behavioral, for example. Let's understand about the behavioral first. Sleep problems, avoidance, irritability. While the cognitive is also the nervous system related, it is the easily distracted, confused, thought of dread also. Let's understand about the emotionally. Emotionally mean the angry behavior and the worry, depression. This is related to the emotionally. Cardiovascular, the chest pain, palpitation, cold extremities. Let's understand about the muscular. The tension, headache, neck pain, back pain, shakiness, and strained voice. Strained voice is due to the voice is also possible due to the muscle. The prevention is the change place, love to job, work which you want, and find better place where the salary is more. Let's understand about through diagram about the work burnout. This is the horizontally stress level while the vertically the performance. The risk factor of the individual level burnout risk factor we will discuss and first of all we will understand about this graph. So the too little stress or underload which that is during the inactive and will lead to progress the laid back, and in this way the optimum stress will occur in this way the normal biological clock which that is not bad, and after this the fatigue will occur in the too much stress between the optimum and too much stress. Exhaustion will occur in this way the exhaustion will lead to progress the anxiety, panic, anger, and sleeplessness. It is the part of the burnout, and that burnout will be breakdown again and again the things, but just right place is here. Fatigue and exhaustion to reverse, sleep to recovery. This triggers is a lot of stressors. This individual level burnout risk factor is the stressors, the the perfectionisms, work is never good enough, gender differences. This is the stressor, and the on the other hand the low social support, less salary, and on the other hand the non-respected as well as overload and no reward and unappreciated. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. For this time, bye.